Oh, well, there you go. It goes live right off the bat. Well, that's what happens when you don't have the media loaded in. Intro, outro. Let's see. Intro, Degen, set, outro. So we have that set for later, and we'll just roll the intro clip now. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Degen Hour, as the market opens, the market volatility. Just wanted to immediately try to get into a trade here, or position myself into a trade, since we actually did get a little more on our trade. So yesterday I ended up closing the BTC in 5 cents profit. The take profit on Sol was actually hit yesterday, netted me 49 cents. We're well on our way. We're going to limit order. So you can see here, yeah, I switched to limit, and then I have this limit here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this down. Now you can see the price is reflected there. I'm going to hit the full amount, and oh, I have to change locations quickly. I don't know what is going on with my setup, but it is driving me absolutely bonkers. I hit some combination of buttons right before going live that I don't normally hit, I guess. I don't know. And the whole thing went crazy. All right. Come on, dude. VPN. We have to fast travel. Fast travel? Fast travel. Oh my gosh. Oh, I get so sick of the bullshit from technology. It's great when it works, but it's such a pain in the ass when dumb crap, like for some reason, so annoying. This is the most dumb BS. Panel editor. What the hell is that? Oh my God. Why? Why? Can we please? Panel editor? Great. What is going on? There we go. How about that? Yay. Oh, wow. So sick of the nonsense. Oh, geez. It's like for some reason, the United States just has to be absolutely difficult about everything. It's just insufferable. All right. Limit order. Where was our limit order? Now I lost track of kind of what I was thinking. Actually, that's pretty much where we were. We're just going to set a... Wait a minute. We'll cancel that real quick. See? In and out, just like that. I'm going to put this limit order long. That was my fault. I'm actually going to ride the lightning a little bit here. We're going to put in a limit order long right at 20. All right. So we have our limit order set. If it hits, that'd be great. This is the actual, if you see how fast I'm able to get in and out of trades, I'm not doing any transaction confirmations or, the wallet, little modal isn't popping down. This is all V2. So it's instant, transaction verification. It's all on chain. So everything is instant, pretty cool. And then you've, of course, you just have the buttery smooth UI, eliminated so much of the overhead that was costing the front end so much. Ooh, that's what in the world? What happened here? Oh, it hit my stop loss. Sheesh. Is that all? That must all be because of the earnings call. That'd be my guess. So earnings call on Tesla was unfortunate. It did not pan out great. Did not hit the stop loss. That's good. So we probably got, take profit. Okay. So I didn't set a stop loss. I just let that sucker free ride. Let's go. All right. So on this one, I did actually double down on it. thinking, hey, congratulations, you can get your V2. What? But we're already on V2 on the other screen, same exact wallet. But this is just V1, so we've got it going on V1, the $10 challenge. If you were not here yesterday, just for our short afternoon live, basically what I did was, if you'd like to follow along, is it's $10 to 1,000, and we're starting small. We're trying to inch up that $10 to 20. Right now, our goal is just to double it so that we can get into the limit order range on V2. It's just a $5 minimum for collateral to be able to open up a limit order and utilize the stop loss and take profit. So we want to get into that range so that we can have smarter entries and we can have proper entries and exits out of the market. Matter of fact, last night we actually did hit. I did a 20 or a 50% take profit, and then there was actually another 50 or 100% at that point take profit. So those are both triggered. This is good. We're kind of wetting the beak a little yesterday, and all profit, all green yesterday, which is pretty cool. I'm back at $10.01 for this account here. That's because V1 is obviously the transaction costs are still there. With V2, there's no transaction cost, so it's a lot cheaper for me to get in and out of trades. So this is really showing the power of V2. V2 allows for, honestly, a lot better experience kind of overall, in my humble opinion. V2 is just like one of those, it's a chef's kiss when it comes to what exactly a trader is looking for. And as we're going to be rapidly expanding the offering set. So as the days go by here with Degen Hour, and we're here at the opening bell for US stocks, you will start to see more and more that is available through V2 that's not available on V1. So there will start to become a much larger gap between those two as time goes on. I am trying like hell to fix whatever I did. Don't. Oh, that's what I did. Interesting. Show all resolutions? So confused. Ah, nice. So it's all the same display. Automatically adjust brightness. What the hell? Stop mirroring. Is that what happened? So confused. BenQ. Oh, Elgato. See, this is so confusing. Stop mirroring. Extended display. Main display. Okay. Why is it showing on both? We're gonna have to do this live because this is built-in displays, right? Because this is totally screwing up everything. What in the actual hell is going on here? BenQ, Elgato. Okay, and then this is down here. Sheesh, that was confusing. Not sure. Okay, still confused here. Extended, use as, control resolution, color profile, standard, advanced. Show resolutions automatically connect to new. Arrange. Interesting. Main display. Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to understand. Okay. So this is extended. No, this is main display. Aha. So this is where I messed it up. Okay. Extended mirror built-in display, mirror to. Extend. Yeah. Okay. Now we've got it settled. This makes way more sense now. That was super confusing for me. I am a boomer. And now I get it. Kind of. Holy sheesh. Where's the other display? Ah. Holy cow. That's what happens when you press buttons. Who would have known? Extend. Ah. Back. Comments? Comments are clear. That's good. Hey, we totally messed that up for like a good period of time. Let's go. Sheesh. All right. Let's see. Going back to the charts. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Ooh. Yeah. The new display is live. So it is currently, if you are watching right now and you are a frequent Flash Trade user, you might actually be lucky to get this congratulations modal. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I'll try to pull it up here. Save this. Save it as downloads. And then pull it onto the screen. Hey, share this tab. So if you actually end up seeing this modal right here, this screen, this pop-up, then you do have access to the beta. So we are rolling it out slowly. So bear with us. It'll be a small amount of people at first that have access, but we'll roll it out, very, very slowly and methodically, and make sure we ourselves as a team can handle the load. And of course, there'll be zero bugs. Come on, guys, zero. You guys expect more from us. You know what I mean? So as that rolls out, obviously keep in touch with us on Discord, X, all the usual channels, bottom right-hand corner on the trade screen. If you are having any issues, you obviously can reach out and we'll be helping you right away. I'll show you where that extra help screen is. Is that the Tesla one? Yeah, Tesla. All right. So it says talk to team. You can just click that. This will pop up in the bottom right-hand corner, just like you're used to with intercom and other other chats. But it says talk to team right here. And as long as your wallet's connected, you're able to talk to us. The other neat feature, talking about talking, is the chat to trade. Really, really cool. If you guys haven't had the chance to actually try that out yet, I do recommend it. Let's get back to the beta. Did we ever get that entry? Son of a biscuit. Well, that's what you get. It's what you get. It's what you get. Oh, don't chase, replace. Okay. So we're not going to freak out. Don't freak out. Let's see. Would have been a hell of a 20x. Spy? No. Tesla really has had a really rough, and it's recovering. We're still in limit order mode. So we've got that limit order open. What's Sol doing right now at the 1 minute? So, I mean, we're still in the, we put it down here on this. We're only like 3 minutes out. Does look like it wants to run though today. What's the news like? Let's get into the news. Let's get some tunes going. Let's get this jamming. And then we will see where we are at. Lost. This music? Where's the music? Oh, there we go.
Like a star from the heavens, I fall into your arms, into it all. You're my moonlit reverie.
Damn, it's good. All right. Let's get into news. I have no idea what Higgs field AI, obviously. We want to go to news today. What's happening? I always go to trending. King Charles, Comey, 11, Good Wednesday, Hump Day, President. Let's see, news, hyperliquid, business and finance trending, market cap, Vitalik, bull, altcoins, Mag 7. Give me a market overview outlook for the day. U.S. stock markets open mixed to slightly lower April 29th, with investors focused on big tech earnings. Yeah, if you heard me earlier, Tesla, I guess, had a really bad earnings call. Not bad, but just not as expected. So, unfortunately, was down a few percentages. Still a massive play in general as a macro play, and the Federal Reserve interest rates decision. Okay, widely expected to hold it. Major indices pulled back modestly for recent highs. Yep. Yesterday we were putting in all-time highs. AI-related jitters. Yeah, open AI growth concerns. Yeah, they suck. Sam Altman's the spawn of Satan. He's gonna screw something up royally around. So S&P 500, Dow Jones, NASDAQ. Features are slightly steady, muted, pre-market, reflecting cause ahead of key. Yeah, I definitely saw that. Market's not, I mean, volatile, but not like crazy. Solid performance, nice. And Ethereum's underperforming. Under some pressure, overall crypto remains range bound. Yeah, thanks for telling me something I didn't know. Asian markets mixed. Yeah, so the American Open always seems to be down. I mean, this just seems like the trend that I've seen recently is American Open's down, and not even recently, like the last year. American market opens down, and then obviously we recover and head into something a little more bearable when it gets into like the Asian market and U.S. closing. Today's turning out to be pretty good, though. I mean, already had a low. This is the 1 minute, so like don't take macro news off of that. Let's see the day. So we're still range bound. So range bound on Sol. Good little initial pump down on gold. The big one's oil for me. If oil's spiking, definitely want to watch everything else because everything else will bleed. That's actually one of my biggest indicators is I will immediately go to oil, as you just saw me do. And oil's over $100. So as you can see, everything else is bleeding. You've got the SPY. What else we got? We've got as far as equities, we've got NVIDIA. What's NVIDIA doing? So NVIDIA's dropping a little as well. We could see the pullback, and that's on oil's rise. So it's a good macro indicator of like where the day's going to be, where the day's going to head. It does look like oil is going to be really strong. It would have been killer to put in yesterday for the end of the night. Ooh, did we actually seriously get close back to... All right, we're falling back into the range. As you can see, picked my entry point. I didn't cancel it. Didn't try to chase. Was trying to replace, but nothing else is looking crazy at the moment. So not seeing like anything that's going to just absolutely explode. So I will actually keep that as my preferable entry for now. And if we grab it, we grab it. You can see we have Monad. Then we have Sui, which just heard the recent news on Sui. Yeah, I don't think anybody's been faring well through this season. Ethereum, Solana, or Sui now. As far as hacks are concerned, seems like we're well into that season. Ooh, Apple. This is the 1 minute. Let's see, smaller time frame. Sheep. Choppy still. 15. Apple's been struggling though. I don't know. They just haven't found their footing with AI. Just not one of those, performance stocks at the moment. Tesla's the, NVIDIA, Micron, SanDisk, the storage plays, the AI plays. I don't know what the heck's going on with Apple. You figure they're making less powerful laptops for... I don't even know at this point, actually. It's absolutely retarded. I'm not sure what they're doing. Obviously, it's why their CEO's like stepping down, but so insane. What a fall from grace. You know what I mean? Amazon seems to be, doing pretty good. They got it together, which is very cool. Anybody here interested? Drop the comment, drop the like. If you are interested in getting access to V2, we'd love to hear it. Love to see it. If you want a little V2 access, not on the after recording, all right? No. Live chat, like now. I don't want to hear the nonsense later when it's like, oh, give me access. No. Show up live. You want V2 beta? Let's go. We could definitely hook up some of our live traders. Yeah, wow. Okay, Amazon was a good choice, actually. Yeah, 20x. 20x with a TP. Because right now, let's say we get this little pullback. It actually, honestly could pull back into it more. I'm not really completely worried about that now that we're in this area, unless we completely dump out. If we completely dump out, it's going to be tough to recover from that because we're at about $10.57 right now, on our way to $20 for the first target. And then we want to double that. That'll be 40. So today our goal is really to reach like that $15, $20 mark. It's going to be tough trading though. We got to be really patient on the entries. This is slightly lower. I get that on the 15. It's just slightly lower. Again, it could pull back farther, could even dip down into here. But what we're looking for is this like top break up here to potentially put in a TP if it's looking like it's struggling again, or if we're looking hyper bullish, as in like, you know, things really are playing out well, the market in general is rising, we'll put a TP. I'm just kind of walking through like what my mental case is. I'm not going to put it up here just for fear of it actually not hitting. So I'll put it probably mid, you know, through this candle for that recovery. And then like that resistance zone, as you can see here, it's kind of hit boom, 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 boom. And then I'll put it down here, my TP, at least 50%. And then I could set one a little bit. If I'm confident, I can set one a little bit higher for the additional to kind of like ladder out. As soon as this limit orders hit, I will set a stop loss once I'm in the money. So once I'm in the money, I know that my stop loss can be triggered, and I can break even or come out with a few cents ahead, and then I can kind of like reset if things go sideways, or if the stop loss is accidentally triggered or whatever, just that bumps the line. I can at least pick a new entry, get the whole trade set up again, and I know that I'm in the money, I'm safe, and I've got all my fees covered and things like that. So that's just how I like to trade. I really don't like forcing it, unless I'm just being a little ridiculous. You have got to be kidding me. Look at this sucker. What? Oh my. Okay. No big deal. Let's see. We just did it again. No, touch. Come on. What are you doing? No. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm being so patient with you. I'm caressing. Yes. Hit. Slam it. Let's go. Limit order. What the hell? Gotta talk to the team. Team? Live. Debug. What's going on? Unbelievable. We're right in the zone. All right. Come on. Are we... What in the world? All right. Bruh. I mean, it's probably going to fall through. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Okay. Please. Limit order. Okay. What the hell? Well, clearly that's not operating correctly. That sucks. Let's see. Gonna report that to the team right away, okay? Let's see. Limit order. I'm going to get clarification on like what's the parameters around like whether it gets hit, doesn't get hit. You know what I mean? Does it not get hit right away? Oh. Oh. Damn, it still hasn't hit. All right. Let's see. I might have to just enter it then. Okay, we're just going to enter. Because the limit order is not working for some reason. But anyway, we are in. So we are going to do what I said. We are going to... Oh, wait a minute. What time frame are we on right now? Nope. Yeah, go away. 15. 15 throughout the day. Yeah. First, comfortable with. Oh yeah, I forget. Then we gotta edit. Hold on. You go to stop loss. You can go to edit, and then we can. I'm gonna do 50%. Confirm. And then now, cool part is you can set a good stop loss. So you could set, like down here in the range here. You're obviously like, oh crap, things are going terribly bad for me. That could be one, and then we could do. With this, you could do orders. We could say create new. We're gonna do 100%. Holy moly! And then. So that's ROI. Do P&L. Where is it at? I'm just doing 20%. Yeah. Okay. And then does it say, that's 25%. How do we 100%? Oh, 100%'s up here. Okay. Alrighty then. So there we go. So now we've got 100% taken out now. So all of it will be removed on that second twitch. And if I'm feeling more confident once the market moves a little bit here, then I'll adjust. But we are going to wait for this to actually, get into profit. Then we'll move our stop loss. The problem with doing that, though, is like when you're doing it too tight. If you are on a tight budget, like we are now, the $10 to $15.20 today, it is something that you really do want to do. You want to keep, soon as you get into like decent profit, like that 5% to like 10%, move it at your stop loss. It's better to take home the money than to lose it. So definitely better to be safe. The only problem is that a lot of times you do leave kind of like money on the table, more or less. So that is definitely something I really do understand. Why some people kind of let it ride and risk it for the biscuit. A lot of times, though, once I'm in that 5 to 10% range of profit, I just rather walk home with something than lose nothing. Especially if I'm starting with like a new trading portfolio or like a smaller trading portfolio. Way better to be cautious than to be ballsy and just lose the whole thing. So if you're following along, that's just how I would play it. Of course, nothing said here is financial advice. Always do your own research and always use tools at your own risk. Leverage bites both ways, up and down. Never risk more than you are willing to lose. That's why we're starting with such a small amount, just $10. And that's why I'm not saying trade alongside me. I'm saying compete with me. Don't trade alongside me. I'm retarded. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm learning just as much as you are. And when I have experts on, trust me when I say I listen to every word because I am no expert at all. I need some more. I need some better tunes, man. That's what I'm part of it. I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna get some better tunage. Well, our Tesla trade's just been killing it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's great. Put in that trade right at the. I should have paid attention to the earnings call. Typically I do. Just probably trying to force that for the live. Outlook for the rest of the day. Volatility is likely to pick up into the close with earnings releases and Fed statement press conference. Dovish Powell or solid tech beats could spark a relief rally and push indices towards new highs. Hawkish tones or weak earnings would likely extend the pullback, especially in tech. Yeah, oil strength, support, energy. Yeah. So the more we kind of see oil getting supported, the worse it's going to be for the markets for sure. If we see oil tank get back under 100, we could actually see a really, really decent rally in stocks as well as crypto. But honestly, the directional bet, I should start thinking about shorting. I just get nervous with shorting when it's like we're shorting an already like really beaten down market. So I actually tend to stay away from that. Me too. Let's go. Oh man, it's so cool. I'm just so happy it's here. This is just is such a game changer with all the listings that'll be coming, the flu mechanism. What a great time to be a part of Flash Trade. Good Lord. And we got this $10 too. I'm gonna dance like we got $10 to $1,000 challenge. Shee. Who's with me? Who's with me? Let's go, boys. $10 to $1,000. This will be it's a good challenge for like the next. It shows some patience, shows some timing. It kind of pushes you to learn new skills because you're starting with this small amount. You're trying to get this big amount. So let's go, boys. We have to get to. You always want to take things. You don't eat a Big Mac all at once, right? I don't eat a Big Mac at all, to be honest with you, because it's disgusting. But if you do eat a Big Mac, you'll understand the analogy. You take it bite by bite. So let's get to $15, $20 first. Then let's talk bigger bites. We'll get 20 to 40 or maybe 30, small steps, small bites. We'll get the elephant all the way down. Trade's looking good. It's holding where it's at. Looks like there's a POC here, a point of control. My guess is, without looking at it, is that there's probably going to be, there you go. Yeah, so we've got volume coming back. We hit the bottom of the RSI. We're in the 34 range, which is the upward range for RSI. We sharply fell off. There's no divergence there. Everything's looking good. We're starting to see the volume pick back up on the MACD, as in like the selling is subsiding. It's not as aggressive. So looking good there. I try not to keep those on because I know it kind of garbles your guys' view. Simple moving average. Yeah, it's looking good. This is a pretty good setup for the day. I think this will be nice. I mean, for me, you do you, but we're trying to get to $20. I think this, we're sitting pretty. We were patient. We waited for the trade. We didn't do anything irrational. We didn't get FOMO. It did pull away from us for a little bit. We didn't do anything crazy like try to make it up by pushing up the leverage even higher. We didn't do any of that stuff. None of the emotional stuff. We kept our head. We kept our cool. We waited for the trade to come to us. Had a slight problem with the limit order. This is on V2 beta. So on V1 right now, which is live, which is what you'll have access to. Maybe you have access to beta. But there will be little quirks like that might happen for you. This is why it's a beta. And this is why we have an alpha group. So all you alpha testers out there, we really, really appreciate it. I'm alpha testing live on our stream. So welcome to Degen Hour. So Degen Hour is just a fun, lighthearted hour where we get to trade together. I get to talk to myself and your beautiful selves here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much it. We'll have some more expert people as time goes on. It's going to be at the opening bell every day for trading. And this will be one of our initiatives for V2 as we roll out a ton of different markets between metals, equities, commodities, obviously Forex and crypto. So we're kind of known for the Forex and crypto. We've got equities, commodities, and now metals. And more of those are really going to be rolling out here quickly. So we're going to be trading those live every opening bell for the US as an effort to do this alongside you. So we appreciate you showing up today. I know I do. If you can, leave a comment, leave a like, do all the normal social media things that are super annoying to ask for. And that would be awesome. I personally can't stand asking for it. So caress it, tap it, crush it, squash it, whatever adjective you want to add to that, do that for me, if you don't mind. Appreciate it. And we'll trade live with you. Let's see, 1 minute. Sheesh. All right. We are, I really dislike looking at that the whole time. Where's oil? Oof, oil staying strong. That is bad for everything else. This is why we have commodities on here too. It's great if you're a flash trade user, because you can look at oil, literally look at crude oil and go, oh crap. Maybe hit that reverse button. You could literally just flip. Boom. I actually really love that feature. The cool part about the reverse button is like, man, if things are getting away from you and they're getting away from you fast and in a hurry on V2, it's insane. First off, I don't want to click it because it literally will reverse instantaneously. like everything on my screen, and then just go immediately short. And we're in a good long setup for a little relief rally from this dump. So we're in a good spot. I'm gonna stick tight here. But the cool part is like, man, you got in totally screwed up. Could even be pretty decent leverage, like you're at 50x, 100x, and you're like, oh crap, the whole market just tanked, and I'm in a bad spot. You can hit the reverse button, which is super cool, and instantaneously be in the exact opposite. You're going with the flow and not against it. So just a little cool feature if you were unaware. Full close on V2 is going to be more important. V1, you know, obviously because you have the confirmation and you kind of got to walk through the process, it's not quite as important. But like when it comes to V2, because of this instantaneous UI, you are going to have to kind of be cautious with like what you're doing. Full close is full close. I mean, you're closing everything, boom, it's going to be instant. So that partial close, if you only wanted 25% off the table, 50% off the table, that's really going to come into play a lot heavier here. And then editing your orders is going to be on V2. If you could see here, before it was this like very disruptive pop-up. So this is actually, it took me just a second to get used to because I was so used to that pop-up getting in my face. But this is your new kind of limit order side, right? So, or limit order, take profit, stop loss, it'll all be over here. So anytime that you need to deal with those, they'll be over there and you can simply just exit out intuitively. So there's also obviously the order area here, pretty simple, just gives you a quick overview of like all your orders, but this is pretty cool. You hit edit, you can edit individually or you can add a new one based off of what you want to do. So good addition, obviously open to any UI changes. We are very user focused when it comes to stuff like that. We want to make sure that all of our front end is user driven. So if there is something very interesting or a quirk that you would like to see added to the UI, we'd love to hear it. We're all about that. Let's see how my Tesla trade's doing, how bad it's doing. Yeah, it's doing great. Doing good. Really wish I set a stop loss at this point. This is why you never... Trading mistake number one. Again, yesterday, don't get on my case, okay? I get it. You should always wear protection. But me, I'm retarded. And yesterday I was trying to force a trade for the live and got into this long, turned into a really bad long. Now we're down 5%. So we have the V2 $10 to 1,000, and then the V1 $10 to 1,000. We actually were up quite a bit, but again, because of the transaction fees, which you don't on V2, no transaction fees, and the fees themselves are much lower, just because of our own operating costs as well. Yeah, wow. So just because of our own operating costs as well, obviously, you know, you can see here my collateral is $10.01. And then if you go here, I kind of operated both of these at the same exact time, or executed, I apologize, both these at the same exact time. I didn't pick Tesla on this side. I picked Solana with a good take profit and stop loss and everything. That ended up panning out. So I got $10.53. I'm keeping a lot more of my capital on V2, which is really, really nice. Obviously just got into a bad spot on Tesla yesterday. Forgot about the earnings call. That's on me. You know, very easy trading mistake for traders. It's, you know, sometimes you need to be a news expert at the same time you're going to be a trader. So all those indicators are kind of useless if you actually don't follow the news as well. So one of my recommendations is always to go to Grok and put in something like, give me the market overview and outlook of the day. It has to be of the day. Don't do of the week and stuff like that. It's just going to give you misleading information, things that really just don't matter. You want what is happening today, because you're going to be setting up your trade in the morning with me. So we want that market data. Then we want to move into looking at the charts. And as far as I'm concerned, what I typically do for entry is something like this. I would have actually put a probably a limit order right around here. Actually, it would have triggered. I would be in a decent spot. But yesterday, of course, I forced a open, and that's what happens. You get caught in the middle of the range, and that's where we're at right now. This is a perfect example of like a poorly executed trade. We are smack dab in the middle of the range, which is where you don't want to be. This is a decent trade execution here, which is exactly the opposite. I'm at the bottom of the range. You don't have to catch the piggy, the absolute bottom, right? If you're gonna day trade like this, you want to get within the range, but obviously timing your entries is important. Looking at things like one of the ones that most traders are swear by is like RSI and MACD. I like those as well. I'm not really great with the Fibonacci, but that's another one that most people really swear by as well. So if you can learn the Fibonacci, I'll probably have somebody on here to teach me the Fibonacci retracement. I know it's right here. I mean, I know exactly where it's at. It's right here. I just don't really know it that well. So I'd have to have somebody walk me through the whole thing. But we're going to let this set up. I appreciate you, of course, jumping on with me. And we're going to set, now that our trade is in profit, we are hitting a little bit of resistance. So now you see I moved the stop loss. This is V2, so it's instantaneous. No fees, nothing like that for doing it. Now, what we want to do is I want to check on my stop loss. Okay, stop loss. I want to hit edit. Okay, so we're about the stop loss is about 2%, so 25 cents in profit. If we want to pull that in tighter, because we do expect a pullback, it's instant. Again, I can see it here. I swear if it hits live, I'm gonna be so mad. Let's see, edit. Hold on. All right, where's stop loss? Okay, so we're at 1. We could tighten it up even more. This is crazy. You get hella tight on this. Holy cow. Wait a minute. Ooh. Okay. We probably are going to pull back. My guess. And faster. Okay. So we're at 8 cents, barely 1%, but we're still in profit. We're getting super close. And if we go hella down, at least we won't take a massive L. But if we do get stopped out, it's fine. Look for another entry. Try to, again, don't get FOMO. There's always another trade. There's always another setup. Getting emotional about it is realistically, don't do it. It's what the charts will do. The charts are the charts. They are what they are. Set limits to where you're comfortable entering and exit where you're comfortable exiting. Never get crazy though. Don't get greedy. Another thing I like to do is trade in percentages. As a rule, maybe just to start, is like, it doesn't matter how much it is. Okay. If you're up 20%, take profit. If you're down 5%, get out of the trade, right? So it's like, it takes the emotion out of it and it makes it more mechanical. Obviously, again, this is not financial advice. always do your own research. Talk with Claude about it, I guess. He's probably a much better trading partner. But it's just develop a system that works for you and that can help you remove the emotion and help you become a better kind of systematized trader, to where the number one thing I can just give you advice on is like trying your best to pull the emotions out of it, which is why honestly, that is the best way to do it. Because as soon as you start trading with your emotions, you're going to get yourself into a really bad spot. You're going to be throwing good money after bad, and it just never really turns out well. So now we're going to set up another limit order. We're going to enter again. We're going to set that limit order. And we're going to hopefully wait for the trade to come to us. And with that, I will close this out by saying thank you so much for joining Degen Hour. This will happen every single day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I don't know what time that is your time. You figure it out. I'm terrible with time zones, okay? I'm just terrible with time in general. I don't show up anywhere on time. That's a janitor thing. We're always somewhere cleaning something up. But yeah, every day at 9:30, it's basically US Open. So we'll be here. We'll be trading with you. We'll be bringing experts and just creating a more fun, Degen Hour environment as V2 rolls out, as we have new users on V2, and trying our best to bring you the most entertaining content during this kind of lull in the crypto sphere, as we work very, very diligently and very hard to become a crypto exchange, or not crypto exchange, I apologize, become an exchange, a decentralized exchange, not a crypto exchange, since we are moving into everything else at this point in time. We're not just in crypto anymore. Crypto's joined the big stage, and it's time for perp dexes and honestly all of crypto to really rise to the occasion, and Flash Trade's looking to do that with V2. We appreciate you coming along for the journey. As always, traders, I'll see you in the markets.